Okay, and I think we're recording now and jumping and chopping. But I'm inside, not outside. So these will be props once again. Um Not because of the weather, it's actually nice enough out there. It's actually a really nice day for out here in the Pacific Northwest. Um Meaning it's not entirely terribly shitty. Um but I'm inside because basically I wanted to talk about my neighbor who lives like just out there. Um, he's Jesus. His name is Jesus, or some people have heard me talk about him or mention him in passing. Um, he wound up being an okay friend of mine, and I don't normally make friends with neighbors because it just seems like a bad idea. But we got a little close and we took some walks together, and he is from Mexico. Um, like most Jesuses are, I would imagine. He's from down there, but well, most Jesuses are from down there, but he's actually from Mexico. Um, anyway, and we got to talking and walking and making friends, and he shared a little bit of his story with me. And actually, I mentioned my last vlog, yesterday's, was a vlog about upcoming projects. I can't remember the name, something upcoming projects, probably. But upcoming projects was in there. And it's probably right before this one. At any rate, he shot an idea by me. He knows I'm a writer, and wanted me to tell his story for him. A story which involves growing up in Mexico, and at the age of 7, you have to be a man down there, and down in Mexico, and all that involves. And then when he moved up to Los Angeles, he all of a sudden was expected to be a boy again. So he had to prematurely become a man, go back to being a boy, and then become a man again. And hilarity ensued, and run-ins with legalities and a colorful life unfolded. And he wanted me to tell his story. And he also picked up Christianity a little bit of time ago, few years ago, and prior to that, he, like I said, got into some trouble because of his attitude, and he found some kind of strength in Christianity and some kind of moral guidance. And not my thing, but I thought it was interesting because it was a little different take on it. He was not always scrubbed clean like some kind of crazy Mormon, but anyway, he lives next door. He's moving, and I'm a little upset because, like I said, I don't make friends easy, especially friends with neighbors. But he's gone. He's going now. He's up in Portland, got a job, and his wife is back here having a garage sale. And she asked me if I could help moving some of the heavy stuff out. He has some shop stuff. If you're interested, holla at me. I got your hookup temporarily for a 16-inch bandsaw, if that sounds correct. I don't know if I'm saying it right. I'm Jewish, and tools and Jews mix like, well, tools and Jews. Anyway, while I was rummaging through his garage helping her bring stuff out to sell, I noticed, and I was going to take one, but I didn't want to steal it from him, and I have of my own, and you'll find out why. But he had little cassette tapes that you get from churches. My hands are for some reason looking uneven. There we go. Little cassette tapes you get from churches, preaching and singing and praising Christ and everything. And it put me in mind of my dad, because my dad, the last 6 years of his life, was in a nursing home from suffering from Parkinson's disease, and he too got someone involved in these churches that would give out the little cassettes. Do you need the power of prayer now? Is it time for you to invite Jesus into your life and get power from that, and power? And it was interesting to me because I always equate those tapes, not just with my dad, but with guys that are institutionalized because they're looking for power. They're looking to regain some semblance of control. And I thought it was interesting that Jesus would have the same thing, even though he's not necessarily institutionalized, but institutionalized nonetheless by the system, by being an immigrant legally, but still being looked at like an illegal immigrant, not being able to get a job. He had one good job and got laid off. And this led to his house being foreclosed, or constantly threatening to be foreclosed. The bank is essentially letting him live there because they're not making any money anywhere else. So he's basically squatting in the home that he has been paying on for many years. Which, again, the whole foreclosure thing, that's probably for another time. But my heart doesn't always bleed for people that are being foreclosed on just because they're being foreclosed on, because a lot of them lied to get the mortgage, and a lot of them extended themselves to pursue this ridiculous idea of an American dream, which is, again, for another vlog. But suffice to say, you have to be asleep to dream, in any way, shape, or form, American or other. But these tapes and that form of Christianity, the institutionalized form of Christianity that guys get in prison, guys like my dad get institutionalized other ways in the nursing home, intrigues me. And it's the Johnny Cash version. It's a thirst for some type of justice, and if it doesn't come now, it's going to come later. Hallelujah. But it was interesting to me because Jesus was the freest man that I've seen exhibiting that form of Christianity, and it really got me thinking that nobody's free, and we're all fucked. And as Robert Zimmerman said, you gotta serve somebody. And that's it. Just got me thinking about my dad, thinking about being institutionalized, regardless of whether you're in an institution proper or not, because it's all just one big fucking institution. And anyway, this has been Noah S. Kaplowitz, my daily vlog for June 9th. Got that right off the top of my head. Yep. June 9th. This is day number 5, I believe, of vlogging daily for 30 days. And catch up with you later. Tomorrow will be hilariously funny because today was somewhat not. I'm sorry. Yeah.